Hey guys, my name is Jag and this is our 2020 Jeep Gladiator build. We bought it bone stock with nothing, and this is what it turned out to be like. So starting in the front, we got rid of that solid axle and we put a Ram 1500 upper and lower control arm kit supplied by Fat Fabs. At first we were told that it wouldn't work, but we made that work. We found a way, got it done. We took the steering box right out and put a steering rack in out of a Dodge Ram 1500. We got new lines made and made the electronic steering pump work with that, and it works flawlessly. Under the hood, we got a Magnuson Supercharger. We wanted to keep the stock driveline because of brand new Jeep. It pumps out 485 horsepower and it has that nice OEM touch. The grill is also fully custom. We took two grills, made in one. We wanted all the gas to be nice and even, make it look factory. We didn't want anything to look tacky or anything, and it's nice and sleek. So if you look in here, you'll see the battery, everything's relocated. So the battery's there, the washer bottle's there, and the electronic steering pump is also in there too. Every cavity of the Jeep was used. There is no empty spot anymore. Also for the hubs, we're using a Dodge Ram 2500. So we got the 8 lug on that. We're using dually SSBC brakes. We went ahead and we color matched them to the whole theme of the body. Stands out really nice. We're using Rubicon front flares. So they're 2 inches higher than factory because we want 2 inches more lower without hitting any flares or anything. For the Jeep badges, we took them apart, we painted the backs peanut butter to kind of tie back into the whole theme of everything. We wanted to tie into the interior. We did the peanut butter hooks, peanut butter canvas, and over here the peanut butter Linex.
Talk to you about the Sky Touch a little bit.
So what ended up happening is that when we bought this Jeep, we were sold a Sport, so it came with a vinyl top. And I kept searching and searching until I found a roof. So I ended up finding a Sky Touch. It was 27 inches long, and we needed it to be, so we chopped that, reconfigured the rails and everything like that. We got that working. We went ahead and even bought all the harnesses and everything for a Sky Touch Wrangler. Tied that into the canvas system and it works like factory. No issues there. Very nice touch. It's a convertible, like I always wanted it.
And what do we do right back here?
So for here, it just rolled right off. And what we did is we took and crafted a Wrangler hardtop. We copied the mold, and then we kind of blended it into this hardtop, just to kind of give that nice sleek OEM touch. We went ahead and just painted the factory rock rails, gave it a nice finish on the sides. For the rear flare, that's all metal. We use a 1/4 inch round bar. What we did was that we kind of took a mold off the front, figured out how like that shape was, and by one, and we made that nice and OEM. Right here we got like a nice stripe going down, that's like to mimic the Scat Pack, but then we got the CoUp logo in there, that's their body shop, so that's all in the paint. The rear bumper.
A lot of people asking about this.
So the rear bumper, the bottom half is a Ram 1500 Hemi style. So you got the nice tip cutouts, and then we grafted that into the Rubicon and made it look like all OEM. Peanut butter toe hooks again, just to kind of tie into everything. Same here, emblem, peanut butter again, just to tie again. The bed floor is raised 4 inches, just to accommodate the notch. We did brushed aluminum hard lines to match the rims. There's 4 seamless air tanks in this, 4 Vire compressors. I spent 200 days away from my kids, so I put their names right there where it belongs.
Heart and soul, right, bro?
That's it. Inside we got a JL stealth box. With a 1000 VX5 amplifier underneath the seats. Wanted to keep it nice and clean, a nice clean sound. Sounds amazing, especially out of JL Audio. Over here we got rid of the 4x4 shifter because it's not 4x4 anymore. Had an empty cavity, so we went ahead and made an airlift pod. So also that, it's all looking like it's factory. And because it's not trail ready anymore, we went ahead and put our company logo right there as well. Now, for that cherry on top, that rear axle is out of a Dodge Ram 3500. That's the beauty about this build. Everything on this Jeep is a Mopar family. There's nothing that is like off-brand. Everything is kept in-house. So that's been shortened 14 inches, 7 inches on each side. The rear calipers, they've been cropped. So instead of being here, they're down here now. That way when you lay out, it doesn't touch the frame. The hub had to be machined to bring the caliper in an inch, just to accommodate everything, otherwise it was going to be hitting. So there's a lot of work to make that axle work. It's a 410 gear ratio with the LSD, and it's very peppy.
How many hours do you have in the build?
So we have 200 days we have like 100 hours, about 2,000 hours into the build.
Unreal.
10 hours each day roughly. A lot of manpower went into this. Everybody did a huge part into it. And they're all here, and we're just showing it off. We're all the way from Canada. This is not what we actually do. This is just a hobby build. But we had a vision, and we executed that.
Heart and soul, brother.
Thanks, Todd. Thanks for having us here.
These are boys right here.
Yes, these are my boys. My boy Jeff. This is my boy Harmeet, mechanic. My media guy right there. And the master fabricator right there, James.
Appreciate you all. Thank you.
Thank you.